Hey, curious people. Yes, I'm in the workshop. I was determined, and I'm trying really hard to actually get some decent scrapping done and to sort this absolute mess of a shed hole out. I'm in, so that's good. Benny is asleep. My husband's watching him on the monitor, so I'm going to get as much done as I possibly can before having to go back in. But yeah, I thought I'd do a bit of a scrap marathon today because it's been a while. And I've got all these bits and pieces that are just in the way that I need to get sorted. There's bits that I've done bits of and then left. Just basically carnage. Just carnage. So I've just been trying to get a little bit more order in here. Oh look, I forgot about my girls. Hi girls. But you've missed me in here, hey? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm going through bits like this. So basically, I have to cut the plugs off to turn in the cordage. Some of the plugs I keep, some I process, some I turn in for gold recovery, some I just put in shred. So basically, this is a prime example of one that would just go in the shred tin because there's no precious metals in there. So it's just, you know, nothing for me. Whereas ones like this, the gold pins, so anything with gold connectors, pins, this kind of thing, you could be USB, RJ, you know, 45s, VGAs, any of these sorts of ribbon wire plugs, anything that's got gold pins, they go for £1 a kilo at my refiners. So I just chuck those in one pile, everything else goes in another. Again, that one, no, so that's going in the shred tin. Now that doesn't, that looks like it's supposed to be gold. It's a Microsoft one. That actually might be more useful as what it is. I don't think that's actually genuine gold plating anyway. But having said that, it is Microsoft and it's got a hologram. So we'll keep that one. So this one, it would be brass recovery. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I chuck these in for my plug soup. Sometimes I just chuck them in the shred tin. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, really. I think that we might put these in for plug soup. How about that? In the plug soup bin. There's another moulded plug for plug soup. Oh, I've been looking for those ones. I thought they were in my tool bag. So yeah, just a bit of a general tidy up and opening some things up to see what we've got inside. See, I've got so many bits like this that are on here because there's a tiny bit of brass in them. And I used to have the time to do that, but I haven't got that time at the moment, but I'm still loathed to, you know, get rid of things like that. But it's tricky. You have got to go within your means and your time. And I don't have much of it, so yeah. But we'll see. So I'm going to do a little bit more tidying up before coming back to you because I'm quite sure that you don't want to see that. And I like that. It's got a ball bearing in it. Can't remember what that was off of now. But I like it. Oh, my hands are filthy. Yuck. All these sensory things that I can't help but keep. Oh dear. I need a bigger workshop, people. Yeah, anyway, so I'll do a bit more tidying up and then I'll come back to you. Okay, well, I've got battery charging dramas. Can't find my battery charger, and this spare battery's got 4%, so this is going to be very bitty. Right, so let's do a bit of a scrap marathon. This is like one of those steam cleaner things for garments. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully there might be some nice brassy goodness. might be a bit small. Oh no, we're in. Great. How you all doing? This is going to be like a scrap marathon this week because it's been a while since we've had one, basically. Okay. So we're undone there. Oh, okay. That slides off to reveal two more. Nice plate here. Nothing. So it's basically all in this heated plate. There's no brass. What the heck? So this is just a... Oh, you do put water in this one. Okay, it's much like an iron then. Little iron plate, basically. Now, some yards will take these plates as their own little interesting category. Some will take it in aluminium, ironing alley, excuse me. It basically all depends on your yard as to what categories they've got that these could go into. But because of the element that's in them... Oh, look at that. Got a nice switch there. There should be some contacts down there. Yeah, so basically I'll just clean these bits off and then put that in as it is. I will take this switch out and you can look at the yumminess. And this basically just connects onto the elements, so there's not much you can do. That's as far as I break these down. And that'll just go in with my iron ones. But here, we've got some nice, hopefully that's in the view. In there, and you've got a nice chunky silver contact in there. On the left, can you see? Focus. Focus, 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 focus. 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 Yeah. So that's nice. And there's a tiny bit of brass. Not as much as I'd hoped. So, you know, it's something. And then obviously you've got a little bit of cordage. Not a huge amount. But it'll go in singles wire, which obviously has a little bit of value. And the chop block there. So yeah, a little bit of I'll just chop that there. I keep the blocks because people are always basically asking me if I've got any of these. That's a nice small one. Never know. And then some singles wire. Yep, so that can just go into singles. And then of course your plastic rubbish. More and more and more of it these days. Oh, there are some little brassy ferrules there, which I will normally try to get out with a stamp. But on this occasion, this is so old and just pretty rubbish that I can just snip them out with my snips, and that will go into my brassy ferrules jar. because, oh, that one pinged up there somewhere. Maybe I was lucky enough that it landed in one of the brassy goodness jars, but I don't think so. Not likely, I know. Okay, next. Okay, next I've got this Karcher vacuum, believe it or not. Now, I thought this was going to be salvageable. It was, my late sister had it, and I think she took it thinking it would be salvageable. Excuse me, my dad's had a fiddle with it and he can't get it to work, so it is coming through as scrap, I'm afraid, but he had a good go, to no avail, sadly, because obviously Karcher is a great brand, although I've never known a, you know, vacuum. So we've got, you can hear it dragging across my floor. I'm bringing half the contents of my shed with it. Got the cordage, so I'll give that a snip. Plug for plug soup. So there's a bit of cordage there. And then we're into this. Now, so that's a torque screw. It's got a selection. Some are torque, some are not. So I'm just going to go ahead and undo all the screws I can find. Okay, so let's just see what we can get out of here. This is trying to lift up. Oh, there we go. Oh, so that's just the filter. Yup. And there's some more screws in here. Just get those open quickly. Okay. Just basically just peeling off layers of plastic at a time here. I think this is an extending so there's little motors in the heads as well, so don't forget those. It was Dan from K&D Scrapping that used to highlight that a lot. So we'll get in here, see what we've got. Wow, I've got a spider's web that's actually got plastic hanging out of it in here. Only in the storage shed. That must have been a hammer time fiasco. Oh, and a woodlouse. Doesn't look like there's a current spider there though, because there's lots of dead things that have been trapped in it that are just still there. So shame. Right. Let's see if this will just lift out. Okay, that's the last screw there. All plastic. Oh, I do love a big spring. 'Cause I like big springs and I cannot lie. All y'all scraps can't deny. When you get a big spring, you get a big squeeze. 'Cause it is so satisfying. Oh yeah. Satisfying. Oh yeah, it's satisfying. Oh yeah. Honk, 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 honk. Oh, love them. So, there's also a bit of steel there. Okay, I actually did a little bit of sweeping. Oh, look, bare floor. Certain people eat your heart out. Don't worry, I'm not going to boast too much. Just ignore the rest. I'm getting there, people, I'm getting there. Right, so I have removed all of the screws on this Karcher. Oh, that was a nice sound. So I'm going to smash it on the floor, basically, because I can't see where else to get anything out. So, oh, I did figure out the extending bit. So I got the pole to come out and made that bigger. It's quite long, actually. And now I can't figure out how to make it smaller again. So, yeah. Because the button I pressed to get it out isn't making it go in again, but never mind. Never mind. So anyway, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. She's got Laura. Oh, we're getting there, people. Got to be a screw under this plastic, I reckon. Oh. Oh. Found it. We always miss one, don't we? When I say we, I mean me. And it's not until usually after I've given it a bit of a smash about that I realise where the missed screw is. Okay. This is titanium plastic. And the other one. Another one. I missed two. Oh dear. Just can't get the scrapping staff these days, honestly. And obviously, yeah, Benny's not still asleep. But my dad is watching him for me and playing with him. There we go, now that plastic's come off, it's revealed more screw holes. Ready. There we go. There we go. It looks like a bit like a derriere. 'Cause I like big butts and I cannot lie. The derriere pot. Okie dokie. A little bit of mesh. Recycle every little bit, guys. If you can. Into plastics, into plastics, into plastics. Yes, that can go into plastic. Okay. All right. Non-magnetic mesh. Intriguing. Okay, so here we have the motor. Let's go in that one. Yeah. Nice little MOSFET on the side. Okay, dokie. 42, okay. Right, you know what I want to do? I want to see. Well, that looks like copper, but that looks like aluminium. We need further investigation. Oh, actually, it is copper. Whew. Really liked copper, but it is copper. All right, good. So that was inside that Karcher. On to the next thing. Okay, I thought this was an answering machine. Risk of electric shock, do not open. I mean, you just can't put things like this on here because I just have to open it. Now, I know I'm going to get moaned at for scrapping this, probably. I just can't keep all these things. I try to sell things in bundles, and sometimes they just don't sell. And it gets to the point where, well, what do? Do I just hoard everything forever? Or do I actually start processing some of the stuff? So I think I got this in a pallet. It's an old Sony alarm clock. Hello, darling. I'll be in 20 minutes.
I need coming.
Yeah, I'll be in. Oh my gosh, I'll be back. Okay. Let's try it again. Children are all in the garden now, so I'm hoping, well, not all of them, the ones who won't let me stay out, I'm hoping that they'll be a little bit more satisfied. So let's see what we've got inside this Sony alarm clock. She's not actually, is she? No. Oh, dear. Are you actually? Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, I love these.
You know one of those colourful roses? Can I go get one of them from Daddy Gemma's memorial?
Why? What are you going to do with it? Because everyone's a memorial.
Play with it.
If you're very careful, and then you put it back really nicely.
Yeah, I will.
Right. Ooh. Is that the only one? These are like the tuning bit. Okay. Oh, do I see? There's going to be lots of noise now, I'm afraid. Guys. What's in there? We've got this bit as well. I would like to look at the old screen connections. Okie dokie. And obviously there is a speaker. One of those speakers. And they've just got a teeny tiny little ring of copper on the inside there. It's nothing particularly special. Not that nice a sound. Not sure if that's brass. I mean, looks like stainless, but actually for a connection, really, I guess it would need to be brass, but I don't really know. Nope. If in doubt, chuck it on the V block. Right. Okay. So, quite a few little switches. Battery terminals. Oh yeah, so let's see what's under there, shall we? It's got some shielding. What was that? A little transformer in there? Yep, sure is. Oh, quite a nice one actually. Look at that. Yummy. Okay, on to the next thing. Sorry, wonky camera. All right. So this is a Tassimo, but it's one that it's not plumbed in. You put water in a little tank. Interesting. Oh, dripping some drippy bits. Okay, so these sometimes are quite lucrative on the brass front, but well, I mean, there's a little weight to it. It's nothing to write home about, but let's see what's inside. Obviously we've got some cordage, we've got a moulded plug for plug soup. So I'm going to take all of these screws out, come back to you. Again, we've got a mix of Torx and Phillips. Okay, so taking the bottom screws out, and now I'm pulling this to rivet all more screws in there. There's also a screw up there that I've taken out too. Okie dokie. So it looks like I've got all the screws out from there now. A couple of those might be stainless, as they're not picking up very well. Right, let's see. Will anything now loosen with a little encouragement? Yes. Okay. Oh, here we go. Right. Rightio. Will it leak? No. Phew. Oh, okay, that's ribbon wire going. Interesting. What on earth? Ew. They are... Oh. maggot larvae inside this hot drinks machine. How disgusting is that? Ew. And just in case they're alive, I don't want them in my shed. Okay. Alright, so, oh, switchy goodness. Okay, this looks interesting. I've not seen one that looks like this before. And I do coffee on hot drinks machines all the time because I seem to find a lot of them and they're all different. So I've got a nice aluminium heatsink here with a beautiful MOSFET. There's a relay here, so that'll have silver contacts inside. Got a little gold cap fuse in there. You see that? Never seen one with a little top on before. Yeah, nice. And various other little things, some tanties too, black tanties. Wonderful. That's quite a good little board. Now, this is what I'm really interested in. This bit. There's a switch there we'll try and get out. Come on. Brass to goodness. Now, stainless steel they should be. Look, do they retract? Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god, I love them. They are like a sensory dream. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Giggity, giggity, go. Lovely. Oh. Fantastic components. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, baby. I absolutely love things like this. Love them. Okay, and then we've got this beauty. Check this out. Not scores of brassy goodness, but we've got this element here that basically will go into Irony Alley. So that sort of thing will go in with all of my the kind of elements that you get in like sandwich toasters and things, which will go into Irony Alley. Basically. Oh, do you know what? Let's just do it this way. There we go. Pop it out that way. I'm ready to micro another time. And then on this one here, when you've got these ones that heat water like this, you'll have a really lovely, like a solenoid type thing in here. Can't get it. It's in a really solid what's that inner bit there, which is steel. Tell you what. solid. So I'll have to cut into this one. But you're going to have to take my word for it, those of you who haven't seen them before. Lovely, lovely copper. I'm just trying to see. I've got some copper here. No. But yeah, they're gorgeous inside. Gorgeous! Okay, so basically, actually, I'm going to just take these off. There we go. And then I can put that into Iron the Alley. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Mr. Spring. So that's inside a Tassimo. A few little nice components. Nothing to particularly write home about, but hey, you know what? It adds up and I love doing this. So bring it on, baby. Right, let's see if we've got time for something else. Well, I've got a couple of bits of e-waste up here. We might as well. Manhattan Freesat HD box. Looks like quite a straightforward one to get into. Whoa. Just crack these. So these side screws. No. Doesn't look like it. Alright. A bit of steel. Always check that occasionally. Not very often. Hi Oscar. Hi Oscar. Hi. Right, my cousin's son. Been out with my son. Right. Obviously a tiny board because it's a tiny box. Okay. Did I miss one? That's my usual trick. No, I didn't. Oh, it's because of this. It's because of this. There we go. Right. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. These are usually brass. Okay. I do like it when we've got a whole metal box and not plastic like Sky's ones. Much nicer. Okay, so what have we got here? Heatsink, the main chip will be under there. We've got some BGAs. We've got some ICs. Crystal oscillators. I can't see a gold band crystal oscillator, unfortunately, but we've got some MLCCs, multi-layered ceramic capacitors. If you didn't know what MLCC stands for. Yeah, and then you got these bits, gold bearing content. I can flick those off and chuck them in for my things going in at £1 a kilo, just to get a bit more value. But this board, to be honest, I'll just put in as it is, other than removing the aluminium. There's the main BGA under there, which is just covered in paste, so I can't see it. But yeah, not bad. Not as much gold bearing content as I'd like, but not a bad little board. It's got enough chips on it to at least be, you know, not too bad a value. So it's not like e-waste bins and shark scrappers and those in America where you've got low, medium, high grade boards. Over here it's slightly different. So like some of their high, like really good high, are our medium, so it's tricky, but we've got loads of different grades in each thing, so you know, it can work out okay. The only plastic bit, so that's not bad. Okay, right, let's do this little sky router. You all know what to expect in a router, but you know, no two are the same unless they are the same. All right. Have a little look. So the world has been against me this week. I'm filming on the evening, Thursday evening, when I like to get the video out. So I've got to finish editing this. I've edited half of it because I was not able to come back out. So while I was stuck indoors, I edited what I've done so far, but I've got to edit, process and upload. So chances of this getting out by 10 o'clock tonight, very slim. But that is my life at the moment, you know. I used to religiously get it done and ready. I only had a couple of mishaps in the whole time I was doing YouTube, but with a child with cancer and a child with autism, having gone back to work, it's just literally 5 children and craziness. Hospital galore, so I'm just basically doing what I can, and I know you all understand that. I wish I could do it more though, because I need this. I really do need this. This is my sanctuary, as it were. Here's some components clicking off of this board. Ow! I mean, that's an ouchie. We're stuck somewhere, aren't we? Is it here? Is it here? It looks like some sort of clippy clip. No. Damn you, Sky, you're also difficult to get into. It's like they know. Some of the old Sky boxes are a beast. Like, beyond a beast. Why can't I get it? Hi-ya! Ha-ha-ha! Thank you. All right, so no. Ooh, okay, so this is where, from the wireless card, so this has got all those little gold connectors on. So you want to take all of those and put them in your little gold connectors pot. And I think 999 Desan did a video once, well he did, I remember, of processing just these off of Wi-Fi cards, and it was pretty nice little yield. So I've got a pot of those somewhere, but do you think I know where that is currently? No, I don't. Right, so that is interesting. Look at that, that's aluminium. It's got a little mousy hole. Cute. Alright, so some nice chunky MLCCs here, look. VGA. More MLC. Oh, there's a tiny gold band crystal oscillator right there. Very teeny. And then let's have a look at this under this shielding. There's the main chip. Green. Oh, there's another gold. No, wait, that's the same. No, there's a bigger one. Bigger gold band crystal oscillator there. That's good. You do typically get a couple on. Look, these chips are obviously important enough to have heat pads on. 3 little tiny BGAs there. Okay, not a bad board. And obviously you've got your gold bearing content there, so you could, if you wanted to, take these off. It depends what you can do, but they'll be worth more giving this board weight for me, so they'll be staying. Right. Alright, one last little thing. TP-Link Wi-Fi extender. There's loads of different models of these, so we'll do it because you don't know, totally sealed. So can't touch this. Can't touch this. Alright, there's, nope, that isn't. I thought that was a gold band crystal oscillator. They are not, they are resistors. So, relay, resistors. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Oh. They're such little screws, let's just break them. Let's just break them. Ugh. Okay, we're there. Right, okay, gold band crystal oscillator, BGA, and that's actually capacitor. Interesting. And some MLCCs. Obviously your chunky bits like your little transformers, capacitors, etc, etc. What's that? Oh, that's the little like transformer thing for the RJ45. Sometimes they look a bit like oh, come on. ICs on other boards, but it's just a little like transformer module. Hi darling, you okay?
Yeah.
Good.
You're coming in?
I am coming in, yes. This is my last thing and then I'm coming. I finished doing Everyday Solers.
No, Everyday Solers tomorrow.
No, Everyday Solers tomorrow. Damn, really? I might have to just pretend and try and sneak to do Everyday Solers tomorrow because I'm off work tomorrow. Right, okay. So there we go. You can hear my time is up already. Again, doesn't it fly? Brassy goodness, just for fun. Give up. Right. Okay. If you've been watching Everyday Solers, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe, comment, leave a comment. Please leave a comment. If you're in my live stream, please then go and leave a comment on the main comments thing because you know, the live chat gets lost and it's just nice to see who's been in and stuff. So yes, leave a thumbs up if you liked it. It helps me, helps the algorithm, blah blah blah. So thanks for watching. I'm loving getting in here. I mean, it got a little bit more messy as we went on, but yeah, I mean, I've got a little bit of space. What can I say? We're going to get there eventually. We are going to get there. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. 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 Ooh la la. Bye. Bye.